Hey, how's it going? Wow, you guys got here before I was even ready. Aaron, I'm not listening to 840 right now, but I forgot about that. Why is it such a rough day there, the farmer? Hey, Northern Wisconsin farming, how's it going? Felt like I was talking to myself there almost. How's it going, Aaron? Hey, Carter. What are we doing this great evening? Actually, I'm just doing laundry right now and kind of got bored waiting for it to dry, so today's like a laundry day. The video for the aeration system is coming up. I know you were kind of interested in that, so I did that today. There'll be another video tomorrow um, on how it's working. So that's just up exporting right now, so it'll take another probably good hour and a half yet. Hey, Sylviane, how's it going? Swing your grandma and come up to Canada. Hey, Wayne, how's it going? Getting the racing stripes out of your shorts. Yeah, no doubt. Are you supposed to be very cold tomorrow? Uh, well, let's check it out. Let's check the weather here. I know we're heading into a little bit of a cold week. So I'm just gonna check it out here. Okay, today is Sunday, so tonight's supposed to be minus 28. So yeah, it's another cold one tonight. We were at 30 day before yesterday, and tomorrow the high is 13, minus 13. 18 on Monday, kind of warms up a bit. Tuesday night 26. Wednesday night 26. Friday 27. Yeah, it's gonna be a cold week. Hey, from Holland. Wow, I missed lots. Lots of mud. We dropped another half a calf trying to keep it. Yeah, that's why I hate calving in the spring when it's all wet and mud all over the place. As long as we can get the calves in when it's cold, so they don't freeze, they're fine. Good morning, on Monday morning there. Going to work? Cold in Minnesota too, eh? I did load up the wood stove. It's burning. Hey, Carl from Kansas. I know Carl. He comments lots. Hey, Arden, I'm pretty good. How are you? Just thought I'd shoot the breeze with you guys and gals tonight. Kind of late, but whatever. Have I been on the snowmobile much? No, I haven't. And we just got a big dump of snow. Well, not a really big, huge dump of snow, but it's there. When I was out earlier, it's all you could hear is sleds just giving her. Any good hockey this year? No, not really. Yeah, I'm gonna have them tuned up. If it would just get a little warmer, I minus 25 is my cutoff. I don't I don't think I'd go sledding any colder than minus 25. So you're from East Central Manitoba, or no, that's Minnesota. Hi, from Mom's Kitchen. Hey, Mr. Thistle, I recognize that name. You're a Canadian welder. Yeah, I've seen you commenting in some places. Hey, from Indiana. Hey, Daniel. Eagles or the Pats? Probably the Pats. That's coming up here right away. Is your firewood softwood or hardwood? Right now I'm burning spruce softwood, and it's really dry. We have a lot of grain to haul yet. We got all our canola to haul yet. We're gonna sub that out. If Aaron Starko can't make it, well, I'm getting Norm, my guy Norm. We start calving in about a week. I am glad we actually have a winter here so my cows can calve on snow. Northern Wisconsin farming. Yeah, you guys get a decent amount of snow in northern Wisconsin. Is it froze though? You can have snow and it can be just a wet snow mud hole. Hello from Nevada, High Desert Home and Garden. Yeah, I recognize that name too. Yep. How many calves do you have, and have you moved the cows home? No, the cows aren't moved home yet. Hopefully soon. Plus, you have more crap in the farmer than any other channel. You have manure. Hey, Seattle from Seattle, Washington. How's it going, Blair Cook? Just tell me the days and I'll fit you in. Do I have to pay for your fuel on the one way? Actually, two ways. Getting too old to snowmobile? Yeah, I guess so. Probably when I was younger, I would have been out a lot more. Go get all your seed orders filled for you. 2000. No, we're not quite, not quite yet. We got our peas, we got our barley. We have to get some more barley cleaned, some more wheat cleaned. I wouldn't mind to get some oats cleaned too. Hey Anderson, how's it going? Just got in from pulling a calf. Yeah, you guys are calving. I seen you guys got how many calves do you have so far? You gotta have about, from the looks of it, 10 from on your Instagram. What brand of snowmobile? I run all Ski-Doo snowmobiles. I have uh, four, four of them. Yeah, 35 calves. Oh, you've been holding out. I wanted a picture of every one of them on Instagram. I'm just kidding. Hey, Brian Playfair, going? How are you? So I'm gonna be like Travis. I'm gonna be like Travis. He always says there's 70. I got 72 people watching and only 16 likes. Where's all the love? Come on, hit those likes. uh, do I hunt? Not really. I used to a little bit. I was changing that hydraulic line. It sucked. I know there was one commenter that told me on that video to take the rear tire off. Well, that rear tire is full of calcium, so it weighs how many pounds. By the time we did all that, I could have had three hoses off, even though I had to take four hoses off to get to that one. So I don't know why they build them like that. They have a valve bank, and they should space them apart farther so you can at least get a wrench in there. And the angle wrenches won't work. It's the head of the wrench gets caught on the other fitting. So no, there's no way to do it unless you take uh, the swivels off one at a time. Did you get your auto shift figured out? No, not yet. I should do a video on that. There's a lot of people that actually know a thing or two about that. Yeah, I think actually I will. Hey, from upstate New York. How's it going in upstate New York? Getting any snow there, Peter? Yeah, I like pudding too. Chocolate. How much hay do you feed a day? I think we go through like 8 bales a day. I think that's what we're averaging, about 8. Actually, it's a little bit more than that. Probably about 10, because the ones at my dad's place are there's about 60 head there too. I think you drive an F-150. What do you think of the new 2018 F-150s? Well, I drive a 2015 F-150, and it's probably the best Ford that I've ever driven out of all the Fords that I've driven. Um, I didn't really like too much of the 2000s. From 2002, I believe it was, all the way up to like 9, 10, 11, 12, up to 14. They just weren't the 5.4 was the biggest piece of junk, really, there was from Ford for an engine. Get yourself a set of C wrenches. Maybe I should. I don't have enough wrenches as it is. I need more. Hi from a very hot Australia. I heard you guys are getting like 40 degrees there. That must be awful. I like your dually truck. One in the video. Good looking truck. Which video is that? I don't think I had it in the video yesterday. Well, I was using it yesterday though. That was a cold start and a half because it wasn't plugged in and it was 30 below in the morning. So I had it plugged in for like an hour and a half and threw a battery charger on it and she fired up. Eli, did you ever get that Oxbeam light bar on it? Did I miss it? Yeah, I'm actually kind of embarrassed about that because it is still in the box. And I meant to put it on, I had like a whole list of stuff to put it on, but it's coming back down to putting it on the MX. But I do got another, Oxbeam actually asked me to get some more lights, so we'll see. Finally, if we had to change a suction line on the MX-255 right wheel under the cab, talk about a workout. Well, I'm not looking to that. I haven't had to change anything on that tractor so far. The 4.6 liter engine was a good engine in Ford. Crappy Tire sells those wrenches. Well, I visit Crappy Tire quite often. Those sales. Buy a Chevy. I have seen the new Chevs. Not bad. The new Dodge, yeah, it kind of looks like a cross between a Ford and a Toyota. But the new Chev looks pretty cool. Not bad. Have you been to any bred cow sales? Wondering what the bred, I'm pretty sure that's what you're saying, bred heifers and cows are selling like over there. No. We were actually, my brother was actually going to head over to Lloydminster and check out the bull sale there, but with the big snowstorm that came up, decided to pass. So you need an old Duramax with 480,000 on her. Great truck. Like the 4.6 is just enough power for what I need. I had a 4.6 liter in my little Ford. That was a good little truck. Actually, Eli, they talked to me once and that was it. And then actually they talked to me then they want to send me more. So I said, yeah, I haven't got back to them yet. So. And yeah, actually, that's right. Hingeton. Am I saying that properly? Hingeton. Hingeton Farms. I've always wanted to say that properly. I know one of those letters are probably silent. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen you in a live stream. Yeah, that's what I thought, Aaron. We were actually saying that they might have been better because all the highways around here were actually not that bad. It was just blowing snow. But for the next day, but the snow kept blowing there the next day. How warm does that wood stove keep the shop? Keeps it pretty darn warm, I can tell you that. As long as you have the good wood in there. Yeah, that's what I thought there. Hinchin Farm, yeah. Yeah. I thought it was silent there, the couple of G. Oh, ready for spring? Uh, Actually not yet, because we haven't started calving yet, and I hate calving when it's uh, spring breakup. But we're gonna have a lot of calves during spring breakups because we're a little bit later this year. And actually, it might turn out for the better because January right up till now and the next week is pretty cold. I did not get the hydraulic leak fixed yet because last night. It was Saturday night, and um, did I freeze? No. Today's Sunday, so I couldn't take the hose in to get fixed. What breed of bulls do you like? Well, we have some Charolais, some Black Angus, we have some Red Angus bulls, a couple Simmental bulls too. Tyson, are you going to the next farm day? I was thinking of going myself. Yeah, I think I'm gonna apply for the old passport and purchase my ticket. It's in June, so that might work out pretty good. Who wants to carpool? You have a job that you do in addition to farming. Yeah, yes, I do, but I haven't. I haven't actually worked. We have our own company, and we do surveying for road construction, which was mainly for asphalt paving, and we would pretty much basically measure the road out, make sure they run down center, make sure the lines are in the right spot, all the turning lines and the directional lines, all that stuff you have to do and all that. So you get paid per kilometer or per mile. But I don't do that too much. But my brother still runs that show, and the odd time I'll do it. But yeah, it's a good off farm job. No, Old Smoky does not like the cold. It was plugged in yesterday all night, and it didn't want to go. We could have ran it if we probably put some heat on it, but we just said screw it. Let's just fire up the truck and use the gooseneck trailer. Excuse me. 30 Fahrenheit. You guys are just about at just under freezing. Supposed to have a cold front coming. Well, yeah, it's coming because it's here, and then it takes what a week to get to you guys. Do you have any big changes for 2018 for crops? Uh, the only big change we'll probably be doing is that 40 acres of peas, and I'm you know kind of interested to see how they'll turn out. Ever raised any Hereford cattle? Yep. Auto steer. Yeah, there's plans to put more auto steer online. NDP can't afford new payment anymore. Yeah, that's probably why the road up by my place here has when it was actually one of the roads that we worked on. It was built from it was a gravel road, and they did the base on it and did asphalt, but they only put one lift of asphalt, and then they're supposed to come back a year and a half or 2 years later and put two more after the road settles and everything. But they haven't come back, and this is like 6 years now. and that road is starting to pound out. It's still got a 75% weight limit on it, even in wintertime. Yeah, that would be a long drive to farm days. I would most certainly fly, and I haven't flown since 2002. Well, I'll hitch ride with Aaron. Might take a day to get there. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Grace. Thanks. Great videos. Keep them coming. Yes. Thank you. Do you have crop insurance up there? We sure do. A lot of people south of me have hail insurance, and you got to have that separately with along with your normal crop insurance. And yeah, that's pretty much a necessity down there for hail insurance. You own the farm yourself, or does your dad and brother own it too? We all own it. We all have our own little piece of the pie. I thought for sure Tyson worked for Richie Brothers after me. Yeah, it's funny you say that because yeah, I was getting a lot of comments about the Richie Brothers stickers, and I was making that video, and I was like, when I was looking at the footage, I was like, damn, there's a stupid Richie Brothers those stickers. They're all over the place, and they are so hard to get off. I don't know what kind of whoever makes their stickers, man. Those they should they're worse than they can make a really good duct tape. You know, if duct tape doesn't work, get some Richie Brothers stickers. And you can tape up anything with those. Are you worried about winter killing your alfalfa? Uh, yeah. The way it's been going, we get these freeze and thaw cycles lately, and we get a lot of snow, and then it thaws out. So we get a lot of melting snow, and then it doesn't run off. It just freezes back because usually we get that in about a week, and then it refreezes, and that's kind of hard on the old alfalfa. I think some of our new alfalfa died off from last year. Any new equipment coming? Uh, Not really. If anything, it's going to be probably a truck. I need to find another truck for my one grain truck. What's your thoughts on Brad Walk and Saskatchewan party? Was that his last day? Or they have an election over there? What's going on? I kind of read something about that. Well, the thing is, you got to have a good heat gun, and even so, you still got to scratch them off. They won't peel off. Did you hear about the drought in North Dakota this year? Yeah, there's actually a guy I follow on Instagram, and it's kind of funny because he was really hoping for rain. Like he was taking pictures of the crops, and it was pretty dry, but kind of weird that he's mad that it's snowing now. I don't know. I thought he would want the moisture for spring, but I guess he hates white shit. Also, who's the new premier now? Stop buying Richie Brothers auction years ago. Keep them on. Well, you know what? I get Weaver Brother auction stickers too. They're not quite as bad. Yeah, they're not the first one who told us to stop buying. Oh, he stepped down. Oh yeah. I'll have to look up some. I'll have to look up on that. I was reading something about Brad Wall. I think it was in the Sun paper. I have a manure grapple from them and 2 cleanouts. You can still read the sticker. Yeah, I know. You pretty much have to sandblast them off or grind them off. Hey, Eli, did it all soak in, or did it run off down in your valleys and stuff like that? What's it like there now? I haven't seen much on you on your page. I don't like the Trudeau government. I think there's just that select few city people that like them. Not as much now. Cool. Oh man, getting tired already. When are you expecting Moses of the Cavern to happen? Uh, it's any time. That's why we're actually watching them now. So we have to get a move. Hey, H&L Farms, how's it going? 110 people watching now. Old Farm Show, how's it going? Yeah, I wish we had Bradwell over here too. We need Trudeau to step down and into jail. Notley and Trudeau, what a team! Yeah, it's we're getting uh we're getting 110 and a dog. We're getting double teamed there by our federal government and our provincial government with the carbon tax. I'm pretty sure the other provinces aren't getting two carbon taxes. Yeah, I guess winter is the best time to have a drought, unless you want the snow for springtime moisture. Over here, over here we like the over here we like the snow. Well, we've had pretty because usually our falls are pretty dry, and then we count on the winter snow to it soaks in quite pretty good, and then we like the runoff for all filling up all the ponds and stuff. Make sure to have water for cattle. Rad wind, yeah. Last summer our wheat was appraised at 3 bushels an acre. Wow. And you have to go in there and combine it no matter what for insurance. Hey, what's up, Max? We would take Trump in a heartbeat. Oh, you went to the Funday? 400 miles. I wonder if I would win the longest. There they were talking about the longest whoever traveled the farthest. How much does farmland go for up there? It's like 1,200 bucks an acre. Some places 1,000. Down in southern Alberta, it's well, what is it like 2,000 bucks an acre almost? Big difference in every. How much we've had less than 5 inches of snow in Kansas City, but we've got about I don't know. We had about 8 inches the other day. We had about 8 inches the other day. So I thought I had a drink. Yeah, see, 2,000 to 4,000 extreme cases. I was on the low end for down there. Yeah, like a quarter can go for over 1 million. Yes, soil type definitely determines, and irrigation. There's irrigation land down there too, down in southern Alberta. 12,500 an acre or 1,250. I think it's 12,500 bucks an acre. Because in the states there, those prices are out of whack. $300 for rent. That's insane. Did you get a skid steer with a closed cab and heat? No, I didn't. Really wish I did. There was one, there was one at a sale that I really should have just bought it. Should have just pulled the trigger, and I didn't. Yeah, Mr. Thistle, this laptop is pretty old, so I gotta get another one. I've been uh, I've been meaning to do that. I gotta get off my ass and do that. That's why it's almost impossible to start a farm. That's for sure. Hey, take it easy, old tractors. No, we don't put up. Well, I shouldn't say we don't, but I don't know anyone around here that puts up drain tile. But I think one of my quarters could actually use drain tile. It runs downhill, but it has a flat spot in it, and then comes up and then runs downhill again. And when it's a wet year, that's the one that's always pretty wet. Yeah, dry land in the south is 4,000 bucks an acre. And irrigation is 10 to 15,000 bucks an acre. Well, where are you from, Canadian welder farmer? Noah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to attend the How Farms Work Funday. 109 watching. I forget what my record was. I think it was like 150. I think. If I come on earlier, but it's pretty late already. Love your videos. We farm 7,000 acres, southeast Saskatchewan. Right on. I wouldn't mind. How many guys do you have on the farm running the farm? Colin. Outlaw sold 5 acres in Chilliwack this week for 1.1 million. Well, I would sell that too. You can ask what you want for land, but it's what you get that counts. This time of year, just the four of us, but busy time, yeah. See, that's the thing. If I was up to 7,000 acres, I'd have to go find 6 more guys. I don't really want to do that. I'm fine to farm enough that we can do it just by ourselves. 7:45 in Oregon. 8:45 Mountain Time here. Did you watch any of the NHL All-Star game today? I did watch a little bit of it, but you know it's the All-Star game. Not really missing too much, in my opinion. Are you still wanting to put up another machine shed? Absolutely. Hey, Nats, that's where I got my aeration pump from. Right there, Coinders from Regina. Yeah, All-Star is boring. I've, I've been out. Hey, I made it. I've been out stringing up a beef calf this evening, doing some butchering. The Edmonton Oilers should be ashamed as an organization for how many first overall draft picks they have wasted. But I don't think they wasted them really. Um, Taylor Hall, the first one, he was pretty good. Uh, what was there? What was after that? Did they pick the Nuge? Nuge was okay. What then? In my opinion, they should have traded for Nail Yakupov. They should have just traded that whole pick. Didn't even pick. They should have just traded it away. But because there was nobody in that year really that was any good pick from. So in my, I yeah, they should have just traded that whole first round pick away for someone. We also you got 300 head of cows. Oh, so you do 7,000 acres. I thought it was just straight grain. You started calving 3 weeks ago. Well, thanks there, Noah. Yeah, we'll get Sean to talk here. Eberly wasn't he fourth? He was a first round pick, yeah. I guess I could say I guess what that guy was talking about, I forget who commented on that now, but uh what was he talking about first overall picks? The first round picks. Yeah, Eberly was like 14th or something, or 7th. I forget now. How many head do you run along with how much land do you farm? We run about 250 head of cows, and we're farming about 2,000 acres total acres with everything, pastures included. Okay, do most folks in your area winter calve? Yeah, actually, most of the people here winter calve. It's always right in this January to April to May. Some people start in April, but pretty hard for us to start that late because we would be running right into planting time. We going for in the Super Bowl? The Pats. I think the Patriots will do it. Hey, you think Yarmer Yager is going to end up anywhere, Aaron, or is he gone back to Europe? I said Vegas will claim him. I recommend trying New Holland CX 8080s. We love them. I would actually wouldn't mind one because there's still a cylinder combine for that works good for our straw. I get a CR 9070 chip it. Want to check the house? Okay, well have a good one, Anderson. Probably be going to check too. Brock Besser is a good player. It's got a good one there. Hey, good night there, Turbo. Hey, take it easy, farm boy. Yeah, I'll probably be heading out here soon too. I only plan to be on here about an hour. Do any of your cows have difficulties calving? Sometimes, yep. We uh we we get our bulls so that the birth weight is not really big. Uh, we like a low birth weight, and then it's easier on the cows. You don't have to pull all the time. It's you know, and then we've had a with the good bulls that we buy, the calves end up pretty good in the end. So it's always good to get it so it's easier on the cows and the calves. What do you think of the Massey Ferguson combines? Which ones? There was a lot of Massey Ferguson combines. The newer ones, I couldn't tell you about the new ones. What kind of baler do you use to bale behind a CR combine there, John? Because our 535 does not like rotary straw. 566 is okay. Ontario cash crop, yeah. Well, I should have started earlier too. Take it easy, John. Have a good night. Oh, there's two John. John Beniers and John Chapman. Actually, John Chapman was a school teacher of mine. Jordan, I started streaming about an hour ago. The 97, 95, and 98, 95. I couldn't tell you they're not because uh, all I've seen them is in the pictures. Actually, I haven't even watched them on YouTube or anything. There was actually a good YouTube channel that had old 750s and 760s, I believe, and they were doing custom combining. It was a pretty good video. The straw behind them, wow. That's because you got a 567 there. And when I grow up, I'm going to have a 567 John Deere baler too, or a 568. That'll bail up all that rotary straw. Hombre, how's it going? Turned out to be a welder. Well, you might have been lucky. What did your barley yield this year? You know what, Colin? Didn't have any barley this year. First year, and like whenever I can't even remember a year we didn't have barley that I can think of. And last year was the first year, but we did have carryover barley to sell from last year, so we sold it this year for a better price because we didn't like the price last year. So we sold it for $4 a bushel. I'm happy with four. Don't waste your time with the John Deere baler or get a New Holland. I don't know. John Deere baler's always been good to me, except for baling that short rotary straw. But other than that, and no one's had any bad things to say about newer John Deere balers. You have high hopes for your peas this year. Sure do. Hope they grow. Yeah, we've all seen. Most of us have seen what happens when you buy a New Holland baler. Actually, I had a neighbor that had a the six. What was it? The 680 New Holland baler, six something, and it had those steel rolls in it and the belts, and it actually baled up straw pretty good behind our combine. In an earlier video, it showed your cat leaving on a truck. Where the hell did it go? It went down the road about 6 miles and is doing some brush piling there. The mirror is making John Deere nervous. I think they are too, a little. See what John Deere comes back with. I know. I don't know. You think that that new John Deere European baler is gonna make it out here with that canvas end gate? Pops the bales out. Have you ever thought of a Pro-Tail? Yep, I think of it lots, but it's too expensive, so I just keep thinking about it. That's all I can say about that. How old is Sean? I think he's like 23, 22, 23. No, 57. I was talking about the big D8. Hey, David Nixon, how's it going? Hey, Kyle. Nice to see you. How often do you flip your soil? Like plow or just tillage? We do a lot of tillage. Not as much as before, but we still do a lot. Hey, Clyde, how's it going? Hold up there in Grand Cache? They're fuel hungry. Those Pro-Tails can lug our 550 horsepower case down to 40 feet. How fast do you pull it? Yeah. See, like what Aaron says, there just not enough dealers for him here. That's true because around here, I'm the closest dealer is John Deere, and then the next closest is Case. So those are my two main dealers to deal with. So if I get something that I need parts for that I have to go 2.5 hours away, it doesn't make sense to me. Any South for tillage equipment out there? I haven't seen any around here at our dealers, but probably in the bigger dealers in the city, closer to the city, and down south. Hey, thanks, David. Saw one of those European John Deere balers at a dealer here in Ontario. Yeah, I don't know. I had a John Deere guy out working on our 535, or was it the 566? I think it was 566, and he was setting the twine arms and that. And he was like, "Oh, I hope they don't bring out those six, whatever the 6 series balers from Europe." He said they were weird. Nobody plows land anymore. All the plows are in the bush 50 years ago. Actually, ours were in the bush, but my dad pulled them out of the bush before the bush got too big. Actually, I wish they would have stayed there because now they're in the way. Hey, take it easy, BC crop farmer. Have a good night. Brian Playfair. You get the oil leak sorted out on the NX tomorrow. Have her fixed tomorrow. How far are you from the boat? That lives up there. I'm about hour and a half from there. Well, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here pretty quick. I got some stuff to do yet. I just come and shoot the breeze. Getting a little late here. I'm getting a little tired. Back is sore today. Yeah. Oh, lives in Grassland? Grassland is the other way. Grassland is by Athabasca. Okay, people. Thanks for showing up. And we'll have to do it again sometime in another 2 weeks or so. All right, guys and gals. Take it easy. We'll see you all next time. Go put your shorts in the dryer. All right. Okay, take it easy.